This one area. This one area that we cannot fly to in all of Sinnoh has been mocking me for way too long. It is time for me to head here to the resort area. Sounds like a cool place. We don't know any information about it because we've never been there. But anyways, we're back here with some more Let's Play Platinum. In the last part, we endured some true pain as we captured the legendary Pokemon Cresselia after a long period of time. And in this part, we are going to head to the final area of the battle zone, the resort area, as I just showed us. I don't know, I'm going back there. So I'll see you guys at the little intersection between 228 and 227. So, yeah, because I don't want to show rock climbing because that's not fun. So, also, I left, I'm going to make, what's it called? Togekiss. I made Togekiss at this one. I'm gonna bring Togekiss and B-Barrel because I do want cut for some things. So pretty much you're gonna need Rock Climb because you have to go through here, and you're going to need Rock Smash, I believe, and you're going to need and cut. I think that's it though. I think you need. Yeah, you still need Surf to pass that other area. So that as well. So yes, time to cut ahead. And we're here at this little intersection place. So now we're gonna head through here to Route 228, and as you can see, I'm just barely there. It's a very sandy area, which is pretty cool. So here we got a version of, I'm not sure what this place, I don't remember the route number in Hoenn, but we have another sandish area. So as you can tell from this area, it is all sandstorming all the time. So yeah, it's another deserty area, and I'm gonna do my best to avoid as many trainers as humanly possible. Come on, Metal Gear. Look that way. Look that way. Thank you. Look that way. Look. If I go, there we go. I'm gonna win. So here we have a Protector, which will evolve right on into Rhyperior, but I believe we already obtained effectiveness again. We're gonna get a lot of items that we've already could have obtained, just because they're the same items you could obtain with Diamond and Pearl, and Rhydon was not obtainable until before the National Dex. There's a ninja over there hiding in that grass like a ninja, really. But in here you got this little extra area here, which is the third one of these areas, which will contain Regirock if you have the event Regigigas. So this is where you catch Regirock, which is cool. Another one of these areas, so that's a thing that happens. God, I gotta stop saying that's a thing. It's so addictive, and a lot of other people are starting to say it too. Oh God, it's crazy how many people are starting to say that. And here's a battle that I think I could have maybe avoided, but I'm going to assume no, and just kind of talk through this one. Why not? So. Sandstorming! As you can see, it's not only aesthetic change, it's also a battle change as well. I think I may have talked about Sandstorm during Bertha, but just in case I never fully explained it. Wow, this is a terrible matchup, and let's see if Trapinch has the ability to Arena Trap. Let's see if it has Arena Trap. It does not. Awesome. Yeah, so in Sandstorm, all Pokemon that are not Rock, Ground, or Steel type will take 1/16 of its health at the end of every turn. Also, yeah, no, that's pretty much it, though. Is that it? That's really it for Sandstorm, isn't that it? I'm trying to think if there's any moves that get boosted. The Rock types get a 50% boost in special defense in the Sandstorm. But I think that's it. I'm trying to think of, there's no move that gets 100% accuracy, there's nothing gets powered up. Huh. Sandstorm's kind of uneventful. Mainly in this game because there's no Sand Rush and Sand Force, so yeah. I don't think that crit mattered. Crit didn't matter, I had 5 other pokes to take it. Y'all know the drill. That game thing gave no experience. The guy's a Dragon Tamer as a Trapinch, which may seem confusing, but Trapinch evolves into the Pokemon Vibrava, which is Ground Dragon, and I believe he also has a Vibrava, or maybe even... both this Trapinch and this Vibrava here can easily be a Flygon. Why are they not Flygons? This is annoying. I hate when they do this. Well, when they put Pokemon that are extremely extremely high level that can just be better Pokemon. Are they really scared they're going to give us that much more challenge? No. Ugh. It's post-game, man. Throw everything you have at us. This is the final exam. This is the final test. Ugh. Yay, there's Sandstorm's magicalness, which is cancelled out by Leftover, which is why I kind of left Togekiss behind, since it's one of the only guys that get affected by Sandstorm. That and Houndoom, since Magnezone is part Steel type, Torterra is part Ground type, and my Gyarados has Leftovers to negate the Sandstorm damage, so... yeah, only Houndoom is really going to be affected in this area. Keegan, that's a funny name. I don't know. When you give so little money, yeesh, you're so cheap. And this place is mainly navigated around using the full sphere thing on the bike. And being able to time it just perfectly, so you can do that. And I moved the camera because I was pressing it really hard to try to time that perfectly. So, that's the general gimmick here. Going down here, you get a Rock Smash over here. This is kind of a mini shortcut. You can skip a lot of the trainers, but also a lot of the houses. So I'm not going to be taking this place to its full extent. But I think there's an item here, I want to say. No, okay, no new item. I'm pretty sure there was an item there, but whatever. There is one over here, I'm pretty sure. And it is a Shiny Stone, so you can evolve your Toga Kisses into Toga things, your Toga Ticks into Toga Kisses, and you can evolve your... What's it called? The other thing with the thing and the other thing? Roselia into Roserade. That's it. Let's see if I can time this. Damn it! Damn it! What? I had that. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's so much easier to do this with your thumbs, man. When it's on a desk, you have to do it with your fingers. It's so much harder. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna just go back down into the slow way, the noob way, which involves fighting some people, which makes me very, very sad, because mandatory trainers are never fun. So, who do I want in front? I think Gyarados is fine. I have Magnezone to switch to Count Doom, even though they're probably up like ground types. I don't really care, because I'm not a part of this. Don't hold anything back. Okay, fine, I won't. I'm the best trainer, so I will defeat you. Like, I've defeated literally every other trainer that's ever challenged me to a fight. And of course, it is a ground type, so... I mean, Fire Blast wouldn't be a terrible option, but I just doubt it'll kill, and Zinc probably has Sandville, so probably just miss, because Sandville increases evasiveness in the Sandstorm. So I guess another thing that happens with Sandstorm, but still not noteworthy enough to tell, so... whatever. What can I talk about? I don't know. I used all my good material on Cresselia. I have lost all the will to talk about anything ever. Uploaded my battle at Wild Chase the other day, which is kind of cool, so that's a thing. I gained a whole 2 subscribers from it, which is pretty cool. My first big publicity stunt. It's funny, because that's the first battle he's uploaded as a loss, and I don't know why people are so obsessed with, well, uploading losses. And who cares? It was a good match. Even if he hadn't gotten that if I hadn't gotten that flinch into the end, he would have won. It really wouldn't have made a difference, because it was the bulk of the middle that really made that such a great game. It was those switch mind games we were playing on each other at the beginning-ish of the game was really what made the game so awesome. So that was why the game was awesome, not really because he lost or because Ranjirashi started to flinch him thousands of times. It was the only way I could have possibly won. I ended up winning, which is cool. So don't think it's a real testament to my skill, because I really was at the top of my game for that match, and I really felt the pressure. I was like, oh my god, I'm fighting Wild Chase. Oh my god, I never felt so much pressure to do well in a battle in my life. It's crazy. I know he's just a guy, and he isn't even that great. He's good, but he isn't amazing, but... God, was I nervous. I remember being really nervous the very first time I played a Wi-Fi battle, which is weird. I'm one of those weird people that actually wasn't terrible with Wi-Fi, because when I started Wi-Fiing, I didn't have any Pokemon games at the time. So I just watched for probably 3-4 months of the metagame. Started with Anti-Carrots and, what's his face? Anti-Carrots and Mudquaza. Eventually got into Jimmy 3428, Killer Nacho, and eventually Wild Chase as well. So I knew a lot about the metagame when I started. So I was pretty confident going into it that I wasn't like a complete noob. I knew everything about the metagame, and I read a few things, thought I was ready, but I was so nervous my very first match, and I did lose, because, you know, no experience and whatnot, but I didn't lose that badly. I kind of do things. I think I may have done some grade school predictions that game. I don't really remember it too well. I remember I had a Scarf Azelf that had terrible nature and IVs that I had to use because I really didn't have much things, but... And Scarf Azelf had like, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and, like, friggin' Psychic, I think. I don't remember. Not even Tricks. I didn't have Move Tutors back then, so... I didn't have enough shards for the Move Tutors, I should say, so... That's a thing. Yeah, Cladle's dead. Sandstorm. These matches are so slow, I hate this. This is a thing. Gastro, that's a thing. Gotta stop saying that, but, you know, maybe if I just... I don't know, there's no real way to me stopping saying it. I gotta go to, like, a special camp. How do you feel when you say that's a thing? I feel free, that's how I feel. Let's just Woodhammer this thing for the overkill, so... Yeah, I guess the trainers do have a lot of things that are immune to Sandstorm. I don't know, I just didn't think they'd really go with the motif. Kind of like in that Rainy Route, how there's a lot of Ponyta and, some other, like, Geodudes, even though it's raining, so that's the thing, that's weird. Stop saying it, Tyler, whatever. Good game, Mora. You killed my Houndoom, and I didn't even mention it while I was playing, because I guess I really don't care about my Houndoom at all. Speaking of stuff, I really don't have much supplies. I have tons of revive. Actually, yeah, I actually stocked up my items off screen as well, so that's why that's a little bit different. I have so much money in this game, it's ridiculous, so I really can spend whatever I want and I'll be fine. So there is a decent use for money coming up later. That's really a giant waste of money, but it's still a way for you to use your money to the way that you want. So rocking smash. That's what I was gonna say. Good job. Good speech, Tyler. Using Rock Smash, you can break this rock and get a item which I don't know what it is, but it is a Shed Shell, which will allow you to flee from one wild battle if you are trapped by any means. Like, let's say you're trapped by Arena Trap, you can use a Shed Shell. You have to equip it to your Pokemon, and then you can flee. It's really not it doesn't have really any use in game at all, because I think it goes away after you use it once. So this guy right here is kind of important. What he will do is, your quest for power has brought you here. Very well. Let me reward you your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. They are ultimate moves. Shall I teach you one of your Pokemon? Which Pokemon should I teach you a move? So this Pokemon will teach a ultimate move, as they are called. Should I teach Frenzy Plant or Torterra? Frenzy Plant. And the other moves are called Hydro Cannon and Blast Burn. These moves are the ultimate moves. They're elemental versions of the move Hyper Beam, which are 150 base power, 90 accuracy, but after you use the move, you have to recharge for a turn. Yeah, these ultimate moves, generally, I'm not going to teach Torterra just because, like I said, with Leaf Storm last part, that Leaf Storm is, they're all special moves, and Torterra is more of a physical attacker, so it's not really worth it for Torterra. But I don't know, you have like an Empoleon with Hydro Pump and Surf, and you really don't want to get rid of Hydro Pump. It's probably better than Hydro Pump in-game, just because after you kill a Pokemon, you can just switch out with the thing that lets you switch out, so you don't have to recharge. So it's kind of decent in-game, actually. Same thing with Blast Burn if you have, like, Fire Blast on Infernape. As you can see right here, all the starters can learn them Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken, Infernape, and then you got Blastoise, Feraligatr, Swampert, Empoleon, Venusaur, Meganium, Sceptile, and Torterra. So that's how it works. Just all the starters can learn them. I believe these Pokemon have to have maximum happiness for them to teach your moves. So you can't just trade over your Pokemon and learn it. You have to get it to like you and whatnot before it'll actually let you teach the move. And I believe there's a mandatory fight here that to do. Oh, doubles. Oh, dingus, it's doubles. I hate doubles. Let's go with Torterra and Gyarados. So, let's just get this on. I was gonna skip this battle, but it's mandatory, so I feel more obligated to show it, so I'm not happy about these turn of events. Also, by the way, I also forgot to mention them. Berry standing outside the survival area will battle you every day on the weekends. I'm not gonna cover those matches. I may cover one of them, but just know that his team is pretty decent, and his team will gain 10 levels every time you beat the Elite Four 10 times more, which is really stupid. So we'll go over the Elite Four for the final area of this post-game, but that's a while away, so no need to worry about that. Everything will die. Oh, wow! Really? Wow! 5% chance! This game loves me so much. Its love for me burns with the white-hot intensity of 1,000 suns. Where's that from? I think that's from Fairly Odd Parents, I want to say? Probably from something like that. You know, TV sucks now, whatnot. The generic statement about TV these days suck. What's Execute even gonna really do? It's Worrisue that changes your ability to Insomnia, I believe. Yep. Oh no, I don't have Intimidate anymore, because Intimidate's so useful after you already send it out. Ugh. God, oh no, I don't have Intimidate anymore. What am I gonna do? Yay, all these after turn stuff. It's like a standard battle back and forth gen with that constant Sandstorm. Hooray! Crunch, Execute, Waterfall, Marowak. I doubt Waterfall will kill, just because Marowak has decent defenses. And, you know, level difference. Actually, that's not, but actually, we're kind of on par with this area, actually, surprisingly. Wow. Dang, and that does take it out, so. I wasn't even looking at the levels, they're actually right on par, if not above, which is huge. Crunch will take out the Execute as well, so. There goes that. And little bits of experience. And then we gotta watch Gyarados get hit. And then gain it back with leftovers. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh god, this is class A. This is grade A stuff right here. Zangoose is a pretty cool Pokemon. It is a Gen 3 Pokemon with lots of attack. Really good actually. If I always wanted to use one, never got a chance to, but it's a great Pokemon. Oh, that's just Earthquake, because I don't want to get any needless recoil, so yeah. Lots of attack, decent speed. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Really? Why do you waste my time? Why? 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 God. Are you serious? Colossal waste of time. Whatever. Die. This is why I don't like to be talking about the battles. This is why I like to not be commentating about the actual battles, because in-game battles are just really irritating. And if I was talking about something random, I wouldn't even have mentioned the detect, and I would just kept going, because I'd be in the flow. Super effective X-Scissor is not going to kill, because Torterra is a boss and has like a million defenses, so Earthquake will finish off the Zangoose, and I believe that's it. I want to say there's one more on that guy's side, but we'll see. Let's see, is that it? 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 It doesn't look like it because Sandstorm's hitting, so got one more guy. Heal. I love them after turn stuff. And Polion, that's pretty interesting. Gotta love when they throw in random starters in the game, just because it's so much more interesting. Double Earthquake all the way across the sky, and Pangea gets his off first, because Quick Claw! Gyarados is a girl. That's funny. Not really. Yeah, there is a physiological difference between Gyarados, male and female. Whatever. Earthquake should be to a KO easily, and Gyarados Earthquake will finish it off, and I doubt that Earthquake will kill Torterra, which is why I'm safe going for it, just because I resisted and have a million defense. We'll see how much it does. Yeah, that did nothing, actually. Dang, that did absolutely nothing. That's really impressive, actually. Got that Sandstorm going on here with that big Tyranitar. I believe there's a guy in here with an Abomasnow, which I find kind of hilarious, because, you know, pale and whatnot. So another item over here, we have TM37, I mean. Sandstorm, yeah, I don't have to explain that move at all, except for the fact that it's terrible, and you should never use weather effects. Like, you never, the weather-inducing moves, never use them, especially Sandstorm and Hail, because there's auto weather inducers. There's probably an item around here. Was I already here? I think I was. Yeah, I think I came up here. Yeah, I was. Another mandatory fight, not going to show it. Why? Because I'm kind of commentated out, so let's just skip you. I'm gonna do that cool skip right cut. Hey, speak of the devil! I was just talking about you, Abomasnow, so now it goes from sand to hail, which is... That's a thing, and now you're going to die to a flamethrower because you are X4 weak to fire. And I've started to commentate in the middle of this fight. Why? Because it's already over, because Abomasnow is already dead. Die. Die. I can say die as many times as I want. It's gonna make this game feel a little less kiddish if I say die over faint. That's why I say die. I just like saying die. Saying die in video games in general is a thing I do. I say die way too much. Die. 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 See? Die. It's fun to say. So that was a good game. This one's always... Yo, wow, I did that on my first try. That is something that will never happen again, so... I'm happy I got that on camera. It's just... Well, don't use the Draco plate, that won't do anything. Use the Super Repel. And show this last house, which is pretty significant. This house is only in, this game. Or actually, I think there's someone in the house, but... that badge. It's from Shiny Shore's gym. You've been to that port town, then. Would you lend an ear to this old man's tale? Sure, we have time. No, I shouldn't burden you with this. My grandson grew up in that city by the sea. Worn down by trying to live up to his parents' expectations, he found refuge in tinkering with machines. I wonder even now if I should have taken him and raised him myself. Though I'm not certain if that would have been a good choice or not. I don't think anyone could say. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said this to you. Well, he's in a better place now. It's called the Distortion World. Yeah, that is Cyrus' grandfather talking about, you know, more about his origins, because we do know from when he headed to Sunny Shore City that he is from Sunny Shore City, so that's more into his character, so that's pretty cool. There should be an item around here, just because then there would be nothing around here, and that'd be crazy. Yep, there is a calcium, which will raise speed or something, I don't know, but whatever. Cause whatever, go for the wild chase. There's actually new different Pokemon you can find in the water, of course. Like, I think you can find Corphish around here, which is pretty cool. Groudon is a pretty neat Pokemon. Anyhow, that's going to be it for the region, I believe. I think this just says, yep, down there is Route 228 and 229, so we're just going to head down here and move from this terrible, terrible sandstorm. Which was pretty cool if you, like, let the sandstorm die out here and then go back up. You can kind of see what it looks like without sandstorm. Wow, way to go, Repel. Which is kind of cool, so that's neat. So let's just go back down here to Route 229 again. Sorry, future Tyler, for having to make you edit that sidebar like 50 times, but whatever. So going down here, you can see there's a lot more foliage here. You get this more tall grass mechanic is going to be back again, which is pretty neat. There's actually a really hard to see cut tree here. Bad thumb hit there. Whatever, let's just move on. And Yeah, that's why I brought Cut. This will get you the Reaper Cloth. I'm not sure if we could have obtained a Reaper Cloth yet. I really don't remember if we've obtained one yet, but that will evolve Dust Clops into Dust Noir if you pay any attention to Bowser. There's this guy in this corner which is pretty cool. So we'll talk to him and he'll be like, "Did you miss me? I wish to give you a nugget of wisdom to share this with you." Blah blah blah, and he'll give you a nugget, which is pretty cool. That's 5,000 Pokédollars. But then he'll be like, "Why not take another? Make up the wisdom I lack." And then he'll give you 2 nuggets of wisdom, so that's 10,000 free Pokédollars right there. Which is pretty significant. Why this guy is giving you nuggets is actually pretty significant, as you will soon see. So, another Cut tree over here. Again, they're using Cut this late in the game, which I really don't like, and I really love what they did with Black and White again. But just a little dependence on HMs in general. Protein for attack, so that's there. It's there. It really is there. As you can see right here, if we go here, you can see like a little house there. So we're finally down here near the resort area. So let's just head out in there. There's some berries over there. I'm not going to bother picking because I've just given up on getting berries because they're annoying. Item over here though. So what do we have here? We have a full restore. Pretty nice, I guess. Let's have a decent supply of those. Not going to need them for much, but you know, items are items, and getting them are nice. So repelling again because it's not nice. I don't want to see what's around here. So going around here, we are now down in the. Oh wait, I need to avoid you first. Okay, fine. Ah, you will never catch me. Can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. We're here in the resort area, the final area of the game, the last to explore. So, now that we're here, I think we're going to end things off. It's been a decently long part, so next time on Pokemon Platinum, with another nugget obtained, we are going to explore this new city and maybe catch some more legendaries. So I'll see you guys then.